This is Jeanette Wong, founder of Empowering Leap. Welcome to another episode of the Growth Invitation, where I bring people from all over the globe to share with you their experiences to inspire you to go on your growth journey. Today, I have the great honor of inviting Ioan Kinde, who is the founder of Kind Evolution, and he's going to come here and talk to us about health. Welcome, Ioan.
Hi everyone. Hi Janet. Thank you for having me here. It's really an honor and a pleasure to be here.
Welcome. So, as I mentioned a little bit, today with Ioan being a specialist in health, I've invited him to come along and tell us a little bit about his story, why he started Kind Evolution, and maybe give us a few tips and tricks about how we can progress with our health. So, Ioan, over to you.
I consider myself a healthy person right now. And I had a 4 years journey towards an optimal health, an ideal health. And this includes, of course, body health and mental health. So I was having a day job. I was struggling to make an earning. I was basically struggling for surviving without knowing. When it came to spending time with my family, I was so exhausted that I couldn't enjoy the reason I was working.
So actually you did it reversed. It seemed to be like you were going to work for the work and then you were falling asleep when you were with your family because you were comfortable.
To give you the reference system where I started, I was 35 years old. I was having problem with my sugar level, with my cholesterol level. My blood pressure was about 150 over 110 in the morning when I was waking up.
What's the normal?
The normal is 110, 120 over 85, 80. Cholesterol was very high. I was basically a diabetic. So I was doing the yearly checks with blood reference charts and blood analysis. And the doctor told me, I have to switch you on medicine because you are a diabetic, you have to start taking the medicine. And at that awareness level, I thought it's like a cold or something. That's how much I knew about diabetes. I said, okay, I'll do it. How long do I have to take them? I thought I have to take them for 1 week, 2 weeks, and then...
A bit like antibiotics, right?
Yes, something like that. You catch a cold, you take some pills, after a while it's gone. She said, oh, you don't understand. Once you start them, you will take them for life. And that was like, whoa, wait a bit. What do you mean? I'll be bound by some pills for the rest of my life? And she said, if you're lucky, yes. I couldn't accept that I will be bound to a condition for the rest of my life. I was 35, I was planning a long life. Well, I see in your analysis, I see risk factors. And if there's one, there's no big deal, but you have 5, and all those together, you are at risk, your life is in danger. And I trusted her because she had authority. She was saying something backed up by science and medicine, right? Mm-hmm. So I left the office knowing that I have to do something. Otherwise, my future would somehow look totally different. I somehow stumbled upon a program, a health program I followed. It was a 3-month program, and seeing the change in my body and how much we can do solely by changing our diet, by changing what we eat on a daily basis. It was amazing. I dropped a lot of weight, my blood pressure went back to normal. So I changed everything I put in my system and the body healed. We don't have to do something to heal our body or to do something for it. We just need to let it heal by itself.
Okay, so let me take a step back. What you're saying is, through this health program, you allowed your body the space to heal.
I learned how to do that.
Okay.
So that was the course of all.
So was it relating to how much you don't eat? Was it like a diet? Cut your sugar, don't have coffee, the usual ones. Yeah. Or keto, or I don't know, there's so many out there. What's different about this one?
This was 4 years ago. And in those 4 years, I started the way also to keep my body healthy, mm-hmm. and also to help other people who want to help themselves getting healthier. And I found out that there are 2 types of programs out there on the market. The majority of them would address the quantity of food.
Yeah, it's calorie counting,
yes,
right?
it's calorie counting. This works for people who literally cannot stop themselves from eating until their stomach ache hurts. And unfortunately, the food industry is helping them through the substances they put in the foods and the fast foods, and so they help them go on that way. That's a very dangerous way to live. And then comes the diet industry and say, don't eat that much. You have to count calories. And counting calories is helping us only limiting the quantity of the food. So if you are in a zone where you would like to maybe drop some weight, that's a main trigger for someone who wants to lose weight, right? Mm-hmm. This is the principle. Start counting calories so you will get healthier. And then
it works.
It works depending where you are in terms of awareness.
Okay.
Because this is a mid-step towards your health. It helps only to reduce the quantity. And of course, the truth is that once you start your journey towards a healthier life, you unbalance where you are first. And until you reach a point where you are balanced again, it takes a while. And while you are on this journey, you feel the need to balance all the time. And this is where the code fits perfectly, because you are not allowed to go over 1,500 calories or 2,000 calories or whatever the app tells you. Whenever you eat something, whatever it is, from water to fast food, think about it like this. Is it cleansing my body or is it clogging my body?
Is it cleansing my body or is it clogging my body?
Exactly. It's that easy. You drink water, cleansing your body. You drink Coke, clogging your body. And we get the awareness. You get to feel better when your body is healthier. You get to feel better. Mm-hmm. You get to address issues you might not have the courage before to go there. It's like jumping over a pond or something. You know, you see the pond and you assess the situation. Am I going around or am I jumping? Am I dead? Am I taking on it or not? It's a split-second decision, but when your body is healthier, you decide to jump over different ponds than before. And that gives you a really nice felt freedom, doing whatever you like. It's the so-called brain fog, one of them. When we are in the grain level and grain-based products like bread, pasta, pizza, you name it, the body works at a certain performance. Mm-hmm. And that performance is very limited by the grains because the grains are clogging our digestive system. And the body has to spend a lot of energy to overcome that clogging. Right?
So actually, by what you're saying, is that the foods that we input into our body, foods including drinks, gives us a certain amount of energy.
Yes.
And depending on what you eat, you have more energy or less energy.
Yes.
And when you have more energy, you are healthier, you are happier, and you are able to do more with your cells and your time.
Yes. What you said is true. If we go for more vegetables and fruits and less of the dairy, less of the grains, then the microbiome goes in the direction of balancing in the direction of the bacteria that feed on vegetables will be the majority. And those gives us a much better voice upstairs than the one that feed on grains. Mm-hmm. It's funny because there are vegetables like celery, for instance. If we talked about counting calories, you can assess vegetables on calories. You know, calories are not really appropriate to count in terms of a human diet as a way of being, because a calorie is a measurement for energy. We could do that somehow, but the human body is not a thermal engine. You cannot count calories in and then calories burned. Nobody counts calories out. And there are some calories out, right? On one hand side. And on the other hand side, the body is a chemical engine, is not a thermal engine. But let's go in counting calories. There are vegetables that give you less calories than the body consumes to digest them. It doesn't matter how much celery you're eating, you won't get fat from it. And it's not because it has less calories. You might say it like that. It's because it's cleansing your body, and the body doesn't need the extra resources when it feels it has an abundance of food out there. That's a very interesting principle.
So it's actually about taking your time and allowing your body to adjust slowly but consistently through this practice until it becomes a daily habit and a practice.
Yes.
Like with everything else that we do, right? Actually, health is a practice. It's not a one and done. It's a continual process. And as you allow yourself to start cleansing rather than clogging, you start to have more energy, and you start, your cells, I guess, start regenerating themselves.
Yes, right? Exactly. And then you start on a journey of feeling better, but it takes a bit. My take on starting a journey towards healing is start with small steps. Make sure you drink enough water every day. Nothing else. Change nothing in your diet. Just start drinking. Hydration is much more important than nutrition. Do this step, not that hard, to make sure you drink at least 2 liters of water a day, especially in the summer, right? And just have that. And then see how fast your body adjusts to this new quantity of water. And then if you don't drink it, you will actually feel thirsty. It starts with willpower. But find the reason to do that and to push through the moment where your body tells you, no, it's too hard. I won't run today. If you are motivated, you are doing it for yourself. If you are inspired by something, then most of the time you do it for somebody else.
And what inspires you?
My daughter. I wake up in the morning and I feel grateful for being blessed with a wonderful daughter and a wonderful family. And then the second thought I have is, how can I be the best father I can be for her? And I think this is the main step forwards in my awareness that I was able to do, of course, together with my wife, towards her feeling safe in the family and feeling loved no matter what.
Which you wouldn't have been able to do if you were coming home at 3 o'clock and then falling asleep. So in actual fact, when you have the health that you deserve to have and the energy that you actually can have through being healthy and eating the foods that are right for your body, you are then able to go out and be that best version of yourself for the people who you love. So I'm going to conclude by actually summing up the 4 things, because we covered a lot today. The 4 key things is, the first one, I think, is finding out your why.
Yes.
Why are you doing this? Why are you going on this health journey? Find that something that's going to really inspire you. Then it leads me to my second one, which is your consistency.
Yes.
When you practice health consistently, that's when you see the results. The third one, I would say, is thinking about, are you cleansing your body or are you clogging your body? And the fourth one is actually start by taking baby steps, 1 step at a time. Just by starting drinking more water is already a massive, massive step. All right, thank you so much, Ioan, for all of the insights. You've given so much, and I hope that you guys have found it useful, and we'll see you again next time. Bye for now.